What if I told you that the internet you use every day, Google, Facebook, YouTube, is just the tip of the iceberg? Beneath it lies a hidden world, invisible to search engines, where hackers trade stolen data, black markets thrive, and even governments keep watch. This secret network is called the dark web, a place that feels more like a digital underworld than the internet you know. But the real question is, what's actually happening there? And why are so many people risking everything to go inside? The iceberg of the internet. Think of the internet as an iceberg floating in the ocean. The small part above water, that's the surface web. It's everything you can search for and click on directly. Websites, social media, news articles, streaming platforms. Simple, safe, and familiar. But beneath the surface lies the deep web. This part is massive, and it's where most online data actually lives. Bank records, private company databases, government files, medical records, and academic research are all part of it. You can't just stumble upon these with a Google search. They're password protected or hidden behind firewalls. The deep web isn't bad, it's just private. Now, go even deeper. At the very bottom of the iceberg lies the dark web. This is the part of the internet intentionally hidden, only accessible through special software like Tor, a browser that hides your identity by bouncing your signal through multiple servers around the world. It's anonymous, it's encrypted, and it's a place where some of the strangest and most dangerous corners of the internet thrive. The origins of the dark web. Ironically, the dark web wasn't created for crime. It was actually developed by researchers and the US Navy in the 1990s. Their goal? To create a communication system that allowed spies and officials to send information without being tracked. Later, this technology became open source and anyone could use it. From there, it exploded into something far bigger. What was meant for secret communication became a magnet for everyone, from whistleblowers and journalists to criminals and black market dealers. The very tool that promised safety for one group became a weapon for another: the dark markets and crime. Perhaps the most infamous of the dark web was the Silk Road, launched in 2011 by Ross Ulbricht, who used the alias the Dread Pirate Roberts. The Silk Road was like eBay, but for illegal goods. Drugs, fake IDs, counterfeit money, hacking tools, almost anything was available. Payments were made in Bitcoin, making transactions harder to trace. For 2 years, it flourished, until the FBI tracked it down and arrested Ulbricht in 2013. But the end of Silk Road didn't mean the end of dark markets. Just like a hydra, for every site shut down, 2 more appeared. To this day, new marketplaces emerge, often running until law enforcement takes them down, or the operators scam their own users and vanish. But crime on the dark web isn't limited to drugs. Stolen credit card numbers, hacked social media accounts, fake passports, and even databases from major corporations are sold there. Some forums specialize in ransomware, malware, and hacking tools. For cybercriminals, the dark web is both a store and a meeting place. The other side of the story. Here's where the balance comes in. The dark web isn't entirely evil. For many, it's a lifeline. Journalists use it to communicate with sources in dangerous countries. Activists fighting against censorship rely on it to share ideas and organize. In nations where speaking freely could mean prison or worse, the dark web is one of the only ways to access uncensored information. Even ordinary citizens sometimes use it to protect their privacy. In an age where every click, like, and purchase is tracked, the idea of an anonymous space is appealing. The same technology that hides criminals also shields vulnerable voices. The risks of visiting. Still, the dark web is not a playground. It's dangerous for those who don't know what they're doing. Many sites are scams designed to trick you out of your money or steal your information. Some pages are riddled with malware that can infect your computer in seconds. And while the anonymity is powerful, it's not perfect. Law enforcement agencies across the world constantly monitor suspicious activities, and people who think they're invisible often discover they're not. Then there's the psychological side. Some corners of the dark web host deeply disturbing content, things no one should ever see. From violent videos to forums filled with extremist ideology, it can be a dark reflection of humanity's worst impulses. Even if it's not illegal to visit, the impact of seeing such content can last forever. The myths versus reality. The dark web has gained a kind of pop culture fame. Movies and TV shows often portray it as a lawless digital jungle where anything is possible. Hitmen for hire, secret experiments, or conspiracies too big for the public eye. The truth? Many of those myths are exaggerated. For example, the hitman services you hear about are usually scams. Nobody's out there running an Amazon-style business for assassinations. A lot of the wildest stories are urban legends designed to scare or to lure curious visitors into traps. The reality is more mundane, but still unsettling. Drug deals, stolen data, counterfeit goods, underground forums, and a constant game of cat and mouse between criminals and law enforcement. The watchers in the dark. One thing most people don't realize, the dark web isn't invisible to authorities. In fact, organizations like the FBI, NSA, and Europol actively patrol it. They run undercover operations, set up fake websites to catch criminals, and track suspicious Bitcoin transactions. When a marketplace grows too bold, it usually ends the same way: raids, arrests, and headlines. Yet the cycle continues. The anonymity of the dark web makes it almost impossible to shut down entirely. It's less like a single place and more like a shifting, hidden network that refuses to die. So why, despite all the risks, do people keep going back? Curiosity is part of it. The idea of an internet hidden from view is tempting. Others seek out things they can't find legally, whether that's banned books in a country with censorship or contraband in places where restrictions are harsh. The dark web is a paradox. It's a tool for good and evil, a safe haven, and a dangerous trap. It reflects humanity's best instincts, the desire for freedom, and its worst, the hunger for exploitation. When we ask what really happens beyond Google, the answer isn't simple. The dark web isn't one thing, it's many things, layered together in secrecy. It's a reminder that the internet we see is just a fraction of what exists. So, the next time you open Google and think you've reached the end of the internet, remember, you've only seen the tip of the iceberg. Beneath it lies a hidden world of shadows, where secrecy and danger walk hand in hand. The dark web is not a place for the curious to explore lightly, but it's proof that the internet is far deeper, stranger, and more powerful than we ever imagined. If you found this story eye-opening, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because next time we'll dive even further into the mysteries of the digital world.